Hey you guys, I just learned
Good morning.
something. I just learned something new. That GOAT stands for the greatest of all time. I did not know that.
That's why we're laughing.
Yes, I did not know that, but I do know a lot about health, and that's what we're coming at you today, Doc Talk, talking about over sanitation and extended social distancing, or should I say extended shelter in place. That's what we're really here to talk to you guys about today. So I put up a quiz this morning. You guys all rocked it. Our tribe
You guys
is
are smart.
We're thankful for that. That makes us feel really good. You were 100% correct that the longer that somebody stays inside and does not have human connection or human contact and micro exposure to germs, which we'll talk to you about in a minute, the weaker your immune system is going to be when you finally re-enter into society. So we're going to kind of talk to you guys about that a little bit and expand on it a little bit more and explain why you were right.
A good scenario to think of is when your kids start daycare, when your kids start school. Obviously, you're going to see an increase in acute infections. And
Right.
It happens every year when we return to school as well. So that's kind of the common sense, here's your sign analogy I can use for you. But we got to realize, guys, we're over sanitizing everything. We're getting crazy with the alcohol, the antimicrobial soaps, the
Lysol, Clorox.
all of that stuff. And if we don't get little micro exposures to these germs, then we're not working out our immune system. And our immune system is just like any other system. We got to exercise it. So if you want to get big old biceps, man, you got to do your curls. And when it comes to the immune system, we have to actually exercise our immune system. We got to get that exposure if we want to have a nice, robust immune system. So if we're just hiding out, staying away from all the germs, cleaning everything to the nth degree, we're not getting that exposure. And then when we re-enter into society, we're going to come in contact with these germs and we're going to end up getting sick. So as we get back to our normal lives, what everybody needs to expect is we are going to see an increase in all acute illness because we've been hiding out, we've been over sanitizing, and now we're going to go get exposed to more stuff, and we're going to see more colds, we're going to see more flus, we're going to see more coronavirus cases, and
Diarrhea, everything.
what we got to realize, guys, is it's going to be okay, but we do need to be exposed to these things.
Right. So, Dr. Chris, do you have something you want to say just yet?
I mean, we're going to get through this. I just want to mention too, there's very much a difference between living life without fear and we can do that and be wise at the same time. So we know that if you do have fear from all this stuff going on, it's really the same as being in a subluxated state. We're going to have an increased stress response by the body. You're going to be in a sympathetic dominant state, and we know that's going to be compromising to the immune system or suppressive of the immune system.
Right.
So just live life without fear and be wise. We're going to get through it here.
Absolutely. The one last thing I like to talk to you guys about too is just pediatrics. That's kind of my forte. I've done all the extra schooling, so has Dr. Marley, and Dr. Chris has signed up for all his pediatric certificate stuff. So what we know about kids, you guys, and what we know about the immune system in general is how we build a strong immune system is when we're young, right? So when kids are little, they put everything in their mouth, right? That's how they taste and see the world. So they put it in their mouth, they suck on it, they get a little exposure to germ, then they pick up something else, suck on that, right? Then they suck their thumb, their hands touch everything, they crawl, they eat dirt, they eat sand. Nora ate roly-polies. I mean, these kids, those micro exposures is literally how they train their soldiers. The same is true for us as adults, right? We're surrounded by viruses and bacteria on the regular all the time, okay?
And new viruses and new bacteria all the time.
Right.
We need to be exposed to them if we want to be able to handle them.
Yes, and that's exactly it. So it's same as little kids putting everything in their mouth to experience the world. We as humans also need to be exposed, maybe not be weird and suck our thumbs, but be exposed to things so that our body can fight them off. That is how the immune system works, period. So the more that we over sanitize and protect ourselves, including wearing masks at all times, we're just really hampering our immune system, okay? That's the take-home message. That's the way the body works.
Right, and the overriding message that we're trying to relay here is we got to focus more on the host. Everybody is so concerned with this virus and how bad the virus is. We're trying to tell you, okay, how do we strengthen the host to where we can handle this virus and it's not a big deal?
Right.
So while the rest of the world is concerned with trying to control the virus, why don't we focus on what we can control, which is obviously the host.
Our body, our bodies. So last thing that we'll say, Dr. Marley kind of touched on, you guys, but we have a lot of really smart people watching right now. The main thing that we want everybody to know is that as the world starts to emerge and open up and allow for more people to freely roam, please don't be surprised if our numbers of all illnesses go up. Okay, don't turn that into like a, see, we opened up too soon type of thing, because this virus is not going anywhere. It's here to stay. So yes, as we reintegrate into society, please don't be surprised or alarmed when we start to see our numbers climb again, and don't turn that into we haven't peaked or whatever. Of course we haven't peaked. We haven't had enough people exposed. So I think what the government officials are saying is that our hospitals are ready to see patients again, right? We have rooms available to see people. So numbers can increase and we're gonna be okay. So please don't let that freak you out when you start to see the numbers climb. Okay? All right, you guys, awesome.
And like Dr. Chris said, the last thing we want to do is we don't want to be stressed out. So stress just crashes the immune system. So when we're sitting there watching the news and we're all fearful of this virus, I mean, all we're doing is we're just wrecking our immune system. So get outside, get some sun, get some exercise, do the things that you know you need to do to stay healthy.
And love on your people, man.
Yeah.
People are missing physical touch.
Yeah, give your kids hugs, give them loves. I mean, human beings do require social interaction and touch. It's like a nutrient for us.
Yeah. So we appreciate you guys. Let us know if you have any questions below. We'll double back and answer them. But thanks for being such an awesome tribe to lead. We appreciate you.
Have a good day.